It's my pleasure to welcome you to a championship doubleheader. It's Uriah Faber's A1 Combat 18 live on UFC Fight Pass from the renowned Tachi Palace here in Kings County, California. Talking about Kings, tonight's headliner features the queen of the strawweights, Taylor Maldine, as she puts her undefeated record and title on the line against her most comprehensive challenge yet in former Invicta champion Valeska Tina Black Machado. We haven't seen the Californian stumble yet, but the Brazilian Machado is lasered in on making Maldine's first attempted title defense her last. 5 bouts locked and loaded on UFC Fight Pass. Uriah Faber's A1 Combat 18 starts right now. I'm Ben the Bane Davis, and boy, it's great to have you with us. Joining me in the broadcast booth, it's Michael Hernandez. Mike, how are we?
Hey, we are doing great out here today. A great local card for the fans to enjoy over here at Tachi Palace, a venue that has a whole lot of history possibly to be made tonight with those 2 doubleheader championship matchups. Really excited to see the results of both of those.
Absolutely. In that co-main event, we see another perfect product so far in Anthony Figueroa taking on Christian Avalos. Obviously, before that, Eric Sanchez and Jacob Rosales. Then Johnny Robles trying to continue his mixed martial arts success against Jose Avalos. And kicking off the UFC Fight Pass card, it's John Butner and Team Oyama's Brock Diaz. Mike Hernandez, what a great collection of athletes we have.
Yeah, you have Brock Diaz over there. He's training at Team Oyama, but a lot of people may not know he's actually a local product. He came originally from the Tulare area, is now living over there in the Team Oyama gym, and you just got to respect the hustle of someone like that that's willing to come over here to A1 Combat. And he kind of said he doesn't like fighting over here in the local area because everyone always contacts him, but it's great to see local guys like that on the card, as well as guys like Jose Avalos over there from the Fresno area, along with his brother Christian, both 2 guys that are from Parlier, California, a very small town. So very, very happy to see these small cities representing over here in Kings County, California here tonight.
And now coming back to where it all began, a 6-time Fargo All-American and #2 wrestler coming out of Selma High School. The pride and joy, Mr. Jace Luchow, makes his way to the cage to finish the script he left way back at 559 Fights 8 with his pancration victory. Now looking to make his amateur debut here, a successful one here tonight. Guided underneath the tutelage of Mike Moreno and Jose Stilmatic Avalos, Jaime Gonzalez Rodriguez makes his way to the cage. And with that lightweight belt on the line here tonight, this fight has to be a crucial one for the one and only. Originally growing love for the sport from family growing up and playing UFC video games, then that transferring over to gaining a couple of brawls in school. Now looks to get in a brawl here tonight with a very game Amin Darakhshan.
Michael, a strong ovation for the Castro MMA product, only 19 years of age, Robbie Lopez, and there is very good reason why he has fans already.
A young phenom in his time, much like the likes of Bonilla, training over there alongside one half of the main event in Ramon Cornejo, the 19-year-old black belt in Muay Thai underneath Julio Castro, and now a second-year Menlo College wrestler as he is hugging his mother over there, Jesse. And he says this is not only a family affair for him, but his MMA career, it means so much more to him than just earning belts and earning championship gold. His career is driven by faith, Johnny.
You know, and
Another leg kick there, and I think, yeah, that's going to be it here.
Blake the Snake slithers into the win column. History repeats in Tachi Palace, Mike.
Edward Calantes had to get Martin Sandoval out of there. It just seemed those leg kicks were starting to add up, and he just seemed to have Sandoval's number here tonight a bit.
He has shown that he has had a killer double leg takedown in his time in the 559 Fights cage, and able to show off another part of that highlight reel of wrestling there from Coalinga Horned Toads, who, like how we've been speaking in that high school football, I believe they're still one of the only undefeated teams in the whole entire Central Valley. So I wanted to give a shout out to those Coalinga Horned Toads over there, the hometown of Mr. Francisco Hurtado. And taking a little bit of advice from you, raining down that ground and pound now is the likes of Kevin Felipe. And this one looks like it is about to be over. Kevin Felipe is your new super middleweight champion. Wow! Oh, wow, and he gets that rear naked choke early.
That is deep.
And wow, and this one's over in the first minute. Mason Hartshorn. Wow!
Wow.
Deep there, Corey.
That job is going to go out.
Oh, wow. The Chumbaridze Express has landed in the United States. The Georgian gets the first round guillotine here at A1 Combat 22. A nice
body kick there from the likes of Kyle Clark.
And a Superman punch! Wow! Oh my! And it is over! Wow! Oh my goodness! Kyle Clark with the Superman punch knockout to put a stamp in the first round and earn the cruiserweight gold. Oh my gosh!
Over here at 559 Fights,
And an uppercut lands from Roman Guillen, and wow! It is all over! Roman Guillen ends it early in the first! That opening uppercut lands and follows it up with a left hook and the overhand right to follow. Oh my wow! We are looking to come back soon.
Ramirez looking to test the length there, and Maldonado doing a good job of with these looping strikes, just really making it hard for Ramirez to gauge that distance and trying to close it. And Ramirez doing a good job here of striking off of that back foot. It's almost like we're seeing a complete Freaky Friday effect of their game plans, because you often see Maldonado like this, and Maldonado with the KO, and this one's over! Fabian Maldonado in the second round notches the KO to capture 559 Fights welterweight gold. Referee Josh Wheeler in there to break up the action between these two featherweights. Matthew Martinez in the red gloves and black trunks. Mini Kapapa in the black trunks, blue gloves, as we look to get this action underway in the featherweight division. Here we go, 559 Fights coming at you over here from the Visalia Convention Center. Both these gentlemen, oh, and it's over! 3 seconds, and it's over! Matthew Martinez! Oh my! Say about oh, and that left lands! Cardenas is out! Lorenzo Quintana! 1-1! And he said, put an exclamation point on that first one of the year! Possibly looking to work his way back into the center of the cage is Gabriel Sanchez, and a left hook there lands, and now both these gentlemen looking to square off in the middle as Adam Villarreal drops down, and Gabriel Sanchez is raining down. This one, it's over. Second round victory here, and is raining over here at 559 Fights.
They need to chill, man. I understand, but chill.
Today with Blake DeCourcy. Blake, you were able to get that victory here in the second round. Can you walk us through the game plan for that one? It just seemed right off the bat you wanted to get him against the cage.
Yeah, man, so we knew that he was going to be a heavy wrestler, so a lot of this fight camp was making sure that my wrestling defense was good enough. I'm working a lot on my boxing. You know, maybe didn't showcase it as much as I did. I'm still working on figuring out these long arms, figuring out the range. But it was that, and then calf kicks, man. Calf kicks worked, kept landing, so I just kept going for it.
Speaking about those long arms and that snake nickname, you almost lived up to it there in the first round, almost locking up a guillotine. That was very similar to your last defense. Can you walk us through that sequence in that first round and what you were thinking in there?
Yeah, so when I initially got the guillotine, I was like, ooh, I can maybe get it. But then also I've been working on finding those little moments in between certain spots in the round where I can just take a breath, get back, and then figure out my escape and stay calm, cool, collected.
A fight fan favorite over here in the time in the Central Valley. You have had a lot of your fights over at the 559 Fights in the Visalia Convention Center. When can the fight fans expect to see you next in this cage?
Man, anytime I'm trying to get back and cracking, you know, I'm going to get it, you know, get back in the cage, get back in the gym, start working. Hey, RIP to my boy Mike, Tiny PB. You know, my boy just died a couple months ago, so this fight is dedicated to him. Shout out to all my family that came out. I appreciate you guys. Everybody that's watching, everybody at my job at Jersey Mike's, baby. You already know we getting the dubs, you feel me? Come on now. It's Blake the Snake up in here, baby.
A Jersey Mike's, a sub above, and now 1-0 in your professional career. Congratulations, Blake. A great win to start that professional career off. Blake the Snake DeCourcy, everybody.
We all win here. We all win. This has been fabulous. I'm excited for this main event, too.
Oh, me as well. Now he gets to talk with Michael Hernandez.
Hey, my man. I'm here with Christian, the Landshark Avalos, the new A1 Combat lightweight champion. How did it feel to get that victory with that? I know you guys call it a Mata Leon over there at D-Throne.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. I've been working hard all camp. Since before this is 9 years of work. You know, it's about time it starts paying off. I'm chasing the big checks. I'm chasing the big league. It's time to keep it up, man. Keep going.
You were able to establish that back control early and were working those submissions. Was that the game plan, to go in here and grapple with the grappler?
Man, the game plan was just to be free, be out there and be a martial artist. Whatever happens, happens. I was just going to be in the moment and be ready for anything to happen.
There is another lightweight champion lurking in the shadows. Alejandro Sanchez is also the lightweight champion. When can we expect to see you go in the cage one-on-one with him and duel for that undisputed belt?
As soon as I'm ready, man, let me just relax and enjoy this win, and we'll be ready to go soon. I want to tell everybody from Parley, California, in the Central Valley, everybody chasing their dreams. I'm here to inspire everybody. It's possible, man. Just keep believing in yourself, manifesting, and keep working hard, man. We're going to the top. Chase your dreams by any means necessary. You only live once, so let's go.
Great example.
Hey, thank you to all my partners from D-Throne who got me ready. I know you guys, that shit doesn't go unnoticed. And thank you to all my coaches and my sponsors for this fight. You know, it was a tough opponent, but I was ready, man. I was ready.
Great example for the city of Parlier and for the Central Valley in general. Christian Avalos, the Land Shark, everybody.
Chase.
Anthony Montalvo climbing to 2-0 now in your MMA career. Wow, what a performance here tonight. Can you guide the fans through what you were seeing in there that got you that victory?
Honestly, I'm pretty upset with my performance. I didn't get the best warm-up in the back. Kind of went a little off schedule and all the craziness. You still got to get the job done, and I think that's what I did. I did what I had to do, went back to my bread and butter. That's wrestling, ground and pound. But I just thought violence and did violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man took this fight on a 3 weeks notice. Let's give it up to him. But this is not the only big news we have in attendance. We also have his future opponent for 559 fights to come for that middleweight title. Anthony Montalvo will be dropping down and be taking on the likes of the gentleman across from him, Francisco Hurtado. This should be a fun one. Anything you guys say for that matchup here?
I'll let my fighter do the talking. I'll speak my mind September 28th.
September 28th. Make sure 559 Fights fans, you tune in, because I promise you, Anthony Montalvo, Francisco Hurtado, it will be fireworks. September, make sure you come by. Let's get it going.
MyTV 53 Sports is bringing you local sports every weekend, all year long, with the events
Team, gotta feel good. She speaks with Michael Hernandez.
We are here with the main event and new strawweight champion, Tina Black. Wow. Take us through that victory here, Tina.
Fala o que você achou da sua vitória. Fala aí o que você achou da vitória. Pode falar. Fala em português, eu traduzo.
Thank you so much, everybody. Tô muito feliz. É uma vitória que mentalmente eu planejei. Eu falei que eu iria dar highlight. Todo dia eu falei isso pra mim, que eu iria fazer highlight. E tá aí o highlight da noite.
That's a victory that I mentalized for so long, and I told you I would do a highlight knockout, and I did. And here I am.
Uriah Faber said on the broadcast that a knockout here or a big win could possibly get you back to that UFC level. Is that what we're going to see next from Tina Black?
Tá no UFC.
UFC, I'm here. Look, won my belt. I give him one opportunity. Dana, Mickey, I'm here.
When can the fans expect to see you next? I know UFC, you want that call, but is there any chance we can see you defend that strawweight championship here for A1 Combat?
Esse cinturão aqui ou você quer ir direto pro UFC?
Eu acho que a minha carreira já foi longa demais e eu tenho que estar numa... Esse é o maior palco do mundo também, mas eu prefiro estar no maior palco internacional e dando o meu show, fazendo o que eu gosto mesmo de fazer.
Dana White, Mick Maynard, there's nothing else that I need to do to prove I need to be in the UFC. That's my time. I love to fight here. This is a great event. I'm very glad to be here, but that's my time to be in UFC. There is nothing that I need to do anymore. It's only UFC now.
A first round knockout and your new strawweight champion, Tina Black. Congratulations.
look into the future or conjure up a crystal ball, but a UFC debut, Chad. I feel it might be coming.
I do too, man. Like I said, we need to get this girl in there.